The next speaker we have has been a very close family friend of ours, and in particular, she's been taken a liking to Christian from a very young age, having nursed him from an early age, and just been a very close friend of Christian as well as the family. May I introduce Miss Dana Vulin? Please, Dana. Thank you.
I asked for the lights to be off because I look better. So Neville asked me to speak and I said, are you sure you want that? And he's like, yep. So here it is. I can only speak on what I know, and I have known this family for more than 15 years, which is wild, I know, because I'm only 19. So the math ain't mathing for me either. It just doesn't work out. We're not here to talk about maths. So Christian, I've watched you grow up from a little boy to a young man, and actually, yes, you're an amazing young man. You're strong, you're kind, you're strong in conviction, and you work hard for what you believe in. You're a good person and just a good human, which is really, really lucky because you grew up to be really fat and ugly. So lucky you have those other traits that counteract your ugliness. Even the specific area of medicine you're hoping to go into, I really don't know if you'll ever understand the true significance of it. On the other side, as a patient who one day was told, you may never hold a pen again, to have a practitioner give me that hope to be able to hold a pen again. And now I have my own patients and my own practices. You know, one day there was a fire on the outside of me and then that was extinguished. But the day my doctors gave me the hope to hold a pen again and to move my hands the way I do was the day another fire burns bigger and brighter. So one day you're going to do that for people, which you'll never understand. It's really powerful and magic. And one day, hopefully, one of your patients can go from being fused to thanking you with a birdie like this. Yeah. Sorry to the in-laws and stuff, and like the oldies. The oldies because I'm 19, I can't relate. So, Jill and James, I've only ever heard Christian talk amazingly about you, which is a testament to you both, and obviously Ella, Nicola and Andrea. The way you speak about your family speaks volume of who you are as a man, and how you were raised. I used to watch you obsess over Ella. You worshipped her and followed her around the house. To hear her talk about you like this is amazing, but secretly I know you're still obsessed with her. And she could have beat your ass, by the way. She just let you in, just so you know. Yeah, you got to. She's even in green, just FYI. So in preparation of this, I went through Neville's entire Facebook page, and the entire thing was dedicated to his family, his kids, and I think that speaks volumes of him as a man, and what is important to him. I looked at my dad's Facebook, and there's not literally one photo of me on there. There's more photos of me on your dad's Facebook page than there is on my own dad's. And so when you grow up, you have to remember that this is your parents, both your parents' first walk of life as well. Okay, so give them grace. All right, they're doing their best, and hand on heart, your dad is one of the most incredible fathers and selfless men I have ever known. And I think when I was going through his page, it actually resonated that I get that Neville and I are a weird duo of friends, okay? So we met through some pretty shifty characters. I won't name names, but one of them is Dom on that table over there. And we met like this. He said, guess what nationality I am? I said, Burmese. And then we were like best homies straight away. And then like the next few sentences were like about family, and that's how we became best friends. You don't always have to be the same or look the same. But it was weird because I was like 4 at the time and he was like 100. So again, I'm not here to talk math, but you know, yeah, you also have amazing uncles, aunties, grandma. And by the way, if you didn't nearly cry during Christian's mum's speech, or when Neville gave him the medallion, you're a psychopath. All right, just saying. That was feeling nearly cry, psychopath. I stand by that. And just as an example of who your dad is, years ago, it was probably like just over 14 years ago, which is weird because why would you ask a 5-year-old to drive? But anyway, I did it. Neville couldn't pick up Christian and Ella from school, and he asked me if I could pick them up from school. He was arranging it for like 2 weeks in advance. And I said, okay, yeah, no worries. Like I was doing him a favour. And then for real, this bro asks me to go get a police clearance certificate to do him a favour. I mean, anyway, I did. I got one and I picked him up from school. But that says so much about a man who doesn't want to let a creep with their kids. He let a 4 or 5-year-old drive their kids around, but fine. I had to get a police certificate. I got one.
What did it show?
I had no criminal record then.
Oh, okay.
See that then part? Disclosure. I don't anymore. It gets expunged after 10 years. Snitch. But anyway. Just wrote some notes here. So picked him up from school, came back. Christian was like 10, which is weird because I was like 4. But he was playing the drums, and he's like, do you like me playing the drums? It was really shit. But I told him, listen, stick with it. Chicks love musicians. And I'm glad I told him that because obviously he grew up to be super fat and ugly and heinous to look at. No one saw that coming. He didn't look like that at all as a kid. It's creepy now. But also, you know, again, tonight wouldn't be possible without the family and the love. And it wouldn't be possible without Neville and his giving. And what father puts a gig on like this to celebrate his son? Again, if you didn't nearly cry, you're a psychopath. I stand by all of my psychopathness. And, yeah. I've still got Neville's bottle of wine from his 50th, which is a vintage now, by the way, everyone, just FYI. But also, who gives a 4-year-old wine? Again, so weird. Christian, congratulations, and I cannot wait for you to like ignite the fire in all your patients' lives. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Dana, for your generous words to not only Christian but to the family.